Hey y'all, today I created this makeup look. So if you want to see how I did it, please stick around. Hi y'all, good morning. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's good. As you can see, it is the butt crack of dawn and I have a doctor's appointment to go to. Nothing serious. It's just my I have to go every 3 or 4 months, but it's my annual, the blood test results and all of that. So that's what I'm going for. And it's at 9:40. So I give myself a couple of hours to do this video so I can sit and chat with y'all while I'm doing my makeup and I'm not stressed for time. So anyway, so skin first. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to put this around my pores area. This is one of those. It has dimethicone in it. All pore eraser primers have dimethicone or silicone in it. I'm just going to put this right on my nose, by my nose, under my eyes, because that's where my pores are. And if I have some left over, I'll just go around like my whole T-zone. And it does make my skin feel very good and look kind of good. You know what? Let me just put it everywhere. Oh, shoot. You know what? I forgot to put on sunscreen. I wonder if this has sunscreen in it. Really? Dang. Oh, well, I'll just have to stay out of the sun. And my appointment is at 9:40. So there's not it's pretty early. It's not like I'm going out in the middle of the day. I also forgot to prep my eyes. I guess I was just so excited. Come on here. I forgot to do everything. So for the next primer, this is the Essence Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer, Makeup Gripping and Refreshing. Isn't that nice? It's a nice green. My daughter says this is the best primer ever. Okay, I guess you just have to pump it real hard, like it's stuck. And you have to pump it really hard. Ow, dang, this sucks. And my hands are greasy from the first primer. I don't know why this is like this. It wasn't like this the first time I used it. It is nice and refreshing. It's green, so it smells good. I don't know if it really smells like cucumbers or not, but it's got a nice scent to it. And I put on way too much, of course. So I'm just going to have to let this set in. But it is nice. And once it dries down, it'll get a little tacky. But if I remember correctly, it's not too tacky. Yeah, I've been forgetting my sunscreen. Did I say earlier that I forgot to put on my skincare? If I did say that, that's not what I meant. I meant to put on my sunscreen. I'm not sure what I said, but something tells me I didn't say it right. So yeah, I've been forgetting that a lot lately, probably because I've been using the NARS Radiance primer that has sunscreen in it. And I don't have any other products that have sunscreen. I could go in with this mist that has sunscreen in it, but I don't really like it. All right, so for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Always On. This is Skin Balancing Foundation, Hyaluronic Acid and Adaptogens. And this is in the shade F30N. And this is a pump, which is my favorite. I'm going to have to go in with a little bit more. So what have you guys been up to? I didn't film yesterday. I took yesterday off. That was like my first day off in a long time. So I figured I deserved it. I hope y'all had a good weekend. So today is Monday, and I'll be uploading this on Monday. So I'm all out of pre-films. I only did it like a day or two in advance. So I'm out of pre-film. So what I talk about for right now anyway will be current. Bubby's doing great. He's in the bed napping right now. I went and took him out this morning and then he pretty much went straight back to bed after that. But we're trying to get him. He thinks that every time we stand up, it's time to go out, and we're trying to get him out of that. Like we're trying to tell him, no, you just went out an hour ago. We're just figuring each other out. When you get a new pet, you have to figure each other out. And he doesn't like much food. He's very picky about food. We're taking him to the vet today just to make sure, just as an initial visit to make sure he's healthy, which I'm sure he is. He acts very healthy. And to get his nails clipped because I tried to do his nails and he wasn't having it. So we're going to get his nails clipped, and then I'm going to ask about like what kind of food should I be giving him, like dry food. He does like the Science Hills wet food, but he's really weird about eating. Like he doesn't want to eat from your hand. He wants to eat like treats and stuff. You have to put the treat on the ground and then walk away. Floor. And then walk away. And then he'll take the treat and he'll go hide it in his bed. So I'm wondering if he had brother or sister living at home before we got him. God, I feel like I'm talking so slow because I'm just so tired. I do not like getting up this early, but he's doing great. He's such a loving dog. He's not great with other dogs, and I don't think he's like dog aggressive or anything, but he just likes to go up, but he likes to forcefully go up and sniff other dogs. So I don't know what to do about that. We're going to ask the doctor. We have a list of things we're going to ask the doctor. I don't know why I made this appointment for 9:40. This is the Lacura Bold Cover Concealer in shade 1. That's what I'm going to use as my concealer today. So I'm using the Tarte Maneater palette again. So I'm going to put good eyeshadow base on because I don't think it liked my cheap stuff. I'm going to do another boring look today. It's just going to be browns again, but I'm going to use a different shimmer because I came across this shimmer in the palette that is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to use that. All right. And then Louise eyeshadow base. Getting another one of these from Barb, and it's going to be darker. This is just completely white. And then the other one is going to be darker. Oh, so I'm excited about that. It's going to be more my skin tone. So that'll be good because I'm not really down with this white. See, I don't like how the white, you just put a little bit on and it just goes so far. And I don't like the white all the way up to underneath my brow. But it's kind of hard to avoid. So I can't wait to get a base that's more my skin tone. This is a nice little brush to do this with, though. This is an Ellisy brush. I wonder if it says anything. Nope, just Ellisy. I think this was it came with an Ellisy product. I don't remember what the product was, though. Maybe a highlighter, because I have Ellisy highlighters. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of powder. This is the MAC Studio Fix. That's what I'm using today. Get my other set of brushes. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm not usually hungry this early in the morning, but my stomach just growled. Okay, what's next? Concealer. So for concealer, this is the Lacura Bold Cover Concealer in shade 1. This is such a great concealer. Barb gave this to me. I absolutely love it. Oh, my stomach is growling. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I don't know what I could eat. I usually don't eat in the morning. All right, for bronzer, what did I pull for bronzer? This is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh liquid bronzer in the shade Deep Dark. So I'm just going to take this and put a couple of dots. And this is a concealer. Yeah, so I'm going to move fast with this. I'm going to kind of spread it around with this end of the brush. And then kind of blend it with this side. I like this brush. It leaves a little bit of a hole with the product, but not that much. Like these holes on my face that don't accept pigment. It's pretty good with that. Damn it, I'm so sorry. Let me put this on the other side. I am so sorry. Let me figure out how to do this. There. Now it's on the other side where there's less action. You go in with one more dot on this side. I always have to use more on this side than the other side. Same with my eye. That's weird. Barry's up early working on some video for his YouTube channel that he helps out with. It's a channel that talks all about Ukraine and Russia and the war and stuff like that. For cream blush, I'm going to use the P. Louise Spoiled for Choice cream blusher. This is in the shade Melon Mood, and it's a pink one. So I don't want much of this, so this is probably the wrong product to use, but I cleaned my brush off just so there's none of the peach or orange left over. So I just want to use a little bit of this. That's pretty. Take my foundation sponge, clean that up. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Not real big into pink blushers, but I like that. That's nice. All right, what's next? Powder. I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Press Powder in the shade NC10. Going to take that everywhere I put concealer, just on the concealer parts. I'm not going over the blush or the bronzer. And I'm going to go over my eye because I don't remember if I did. I think I did, but I'll go over it again. Probably too much powder on my eye, actually. Maybe that's why my makeup wasn't working. Well, this is empty. Let me see if I can get anything out. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. And I think it's out. Oh, there's a little bit. Yeah. That's too heavy. It's done. It's gone. Oh, rest in peace. I'm going to start saving my empties. Like when I use a full product, I'm just looking at my tan. I kind of screwed it up right here and like right here. And my hands. Can you see that on my hands? So just please don't pay attention to that. But anyway, I'm going to start saving my empties because I know that some content creators will have like an empties, like at the end of the year, showing you all the empty stuff they have, like all the products they went through. I don't know if you guys are really interested in that, but I figured I would save them just in case. This is the P. Louise Ready Set Sleigh setting spray. Hydrating, long-lasting wear, skin-soothing benefits, and antioxidant protection. This is a very nice setting spray. And I'm getting used to the smell. So I'm going to let this dry down and I'll be back. For powder blush, I'm going to use the Essence Pure Nude Baked Brush. See, the baked blush. See, this says baked, but it doesn't have any swirly things going through it. Why is my voice doing this? Anyway, sorry about that. It does have a sheen going through it, but it's not like a swirly thing. This is in the shade Pretty Peach, although it's pink, not peach. So let me know, would you guys be would you guys be interested in seeing the products that I went through that year? And I'm not going to do it at the end of this year because I just started collecting them this morning because I ran out of something else. But I'll probably do it at the end of next year, but I'll just save them. I'll save them just in case. So I know people do this all the time. They have, at the end of the year, they have their empties and then their favorite makeup of that year and things like that. This is the Milani baked bronzer. Jesus, it's so early. But you can see this has the swirliness in it. I mean, it's gone to crap now because I've been using it. But this is in the shade Dolce. You used to be able to see the veining through it. I thought about not even doing a video this morning because it is so early and I'm not on my game, but I don't know. I just feel like, why put on makeup without you guys? You know what I mean? Like I usually only put on makeup if I'm doing a video. I just can't imagine like doing my makeup and you guys not being here for it. I don't know. Sappy, I know. All right, and then for highlighter, I'm going to use the Revolution. God, you can't even see the stuff on here, the writing on here anymore. The Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Dare to Divulge. This is an absolutely beautiful highlighter. This is my second favorite. The first favorite is the P. Louise. But this is very intense and very nice, just like I like it. All right, and then I'm going to do another round of setting spray. Same stuff. I really like this setting spray because it does give you a nice glow to your face. So I'll be back with eyeshadow. See, my face is completely dry, but on my forehead, you can see like the glowiness that it has. It's not like highlighter. It's not as intense, but it's just like a nice healthy glow. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Tarte Maneater palette. Look at this packaging. Isn't that gorgeous? My mom's nickname used to be Maneater. I never knew what that meant till I got older. This is the palette here. And I want to go into this shimmer. Let me show you it real quick. Isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, I want to do that. I think I'm just going to do your average browns. I'm going to go into a darker brown than I did on Saturday. I'm going to go into catnap. Let me try catnap for a transition. I was just looking at the names of these shades, trying to figure out what they mean by man-eater. But there's like women, like passionate, vixen, mysterious. But then there's also like animals, like catnap, frisky, pounce, paws off. So I think they're talking about animals and women, I guess. I always need so much more eyeshadow on this eye. Doesn't take it as well as the other eye does. Just something really wrong with my skin, I think. And the same thing on my cheeks and then my left eye. What is that about? Okay, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and give that a once over. Okay, let me find an angled brush, and I'm going to go into Tease, the very dark brown. I'm just going to put this on my outer corner, like I always do. But I'm going to do it like not so much. I want to try these new eyelashes today. So I don't want my eyeshadow to be like way up high. I just want it to be like down a little bit above my crease, but I want it at an angle. I don't know how this is going to work. I'll probably just end up using my half lashes, but I got these fox-eyed eyeshadow eyelashes that I want to try. And I just want them more out than up. It's not really working, is it? Not blending so well. You know, I kind of want to do a large wing. Wonder if I should do that. But I have to put on eyeshadow guards. But I'm going to the doctor, so I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, I don't know. No, I'll do that another time. I'm not going to try to screw this makeup up right now. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to my old ways and go like higher on the end. Because I already know how this palette can go very wrong very fast. You have to baby it. So I'll do a big old wing the next time in my next video. And then if it goes wrong, I don't have to upload it. See how that works? Okay, so then I'm going to go into a shade called Mischief, and that's the shimmer that I showed you earlier. It's like a pink gold. I don't know. It's just very like more pink than gold, but pink, you know. And I just want to see what this looks like. You know what? Let me just use my flat brush and stop trying with my finger. That's pretty. It's not as intense as I thought it was going to be. This is what happened with the blue as well. When I tried to do that blue eyeshadow, when I put on the eyeshadows, the shimmers with the wavy things in them, these are the ones I'm having problems with. But like this one I used, it doesn't have the wavy stuff in it. This one I used on Saturday and it was beautiful. But the ones with the wavy things in them, I'm having a hard time. They're just way more subtle. And I maybe it's just me. I'm just so used to, you know, P. Louise and how intense the shimmer is. I'm going to blend out that shimmer because it's leaving like a harsh line. Okay, and then I'm going to take another flat brush. I just found this other shimmer called Intrigue and it's a flat shimmer that I might want to put on top of this. Let me just pat this on there and see if we can't brighten it up. That looks a little better, I think. It's kind of taken away from the color a little bit, but it's brightening it up, and that's what I want. You know what? Screw this. I'm going to go into my P. Louise, whatever the feather, and we're going to really brighten this up. I'm going to go into this silver one here. Yes. And I'm also going to take my flat brush and get on that inner corner and just blend this out a little bit. That looks better. You know, I like my intense shimmer, and it still kind of has the color of the other ones that I used. Hi, Bubby. Come here. Come to Mama. Hi. Hi. You're too big for me to pick up and say hi to everybody. Hi, baby boy. Here's my sweet boy. Did you take a nap? Did you have a good nap? Okay, so I'm going to go put on my lashes and my lip liner, and I'll be back. Okay, I filled in my brows. I put on my old half lashes because they cover up more. So, and then I use this NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Cocoa. I forgot how good this lip liner is. I'm not crazy about the pencil NYX lip liners, but the retractable one is so good. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use the Catrice Power Plumping Gel Lipstick in the shade 020. This is such a good lipstick too. It goes on, it's not a matte, it's kind of like a satin finish or just a creamy, it has a little bit like a kind of a little bit of lip gloss in there, but it doesn't feel like lip gloss. It's just a very nice, shiny, it's a plumping gel. It's gel, so it's, you know, gonna be like shiny and stuff. So, but it's such a good lipstick. I absolutely love it. And I am liking this look. I was a little worried at first, but I think it came out looking really nice. So I hope you like this look too. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.